All right, let's put some of these truth tables into action. So if we have something that looks like A and B, we know how to do that. But what if we do A and B or B? How do we decide whether this is all true or false? So we make a truth table. We have A's and we have B's. So that's only 2. So we need 5 rows. So we need A and B. It's going to be true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. Now, if you were solving this in math, you'd work inside the parentheses. It's the same here. So you do A and B, and then you solve this with the answer, which is A and B or B. And so we do first this one. True and true is true. True and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. And that's just from the and truth table. So the basic and truth table we're going to use here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to compare this column to this column. So we're going to do A and B and or B. So this is either one of them could be true. So we do true or true is true. False or false is false. True or false is true. False or false is false. So for this option of A and B, this whole sentence works out to be true, false, true, false. Does that make sense? So when A is true and B is true, this whole thing is true. And when A is false and B is true, this whole thing is true. Otherwise, it's false. And that's how it works with doing like if statements. So you need to have all the different ifs, your ands, ors, or whatever, and they all work together like that. Let's look at a few more examples. Let's do if A or B, then B. So we're going to need a different set here. Now again, we only have A's and B's, so we only need our A's and B's rows. Later on, we're going to add 3 or 4 different letters up here. We're going to need more rows in our truth table. The number of rows doubles, well, except for the title, the header row. The number of true and false rows double each time we add another letter. So if we had A, B, and C, instead of 4 rows, we would need 8. If we had A, B, C, and D, we need 16 rows, plus, of course, the header row. So let's look at this. We need an A or B, and then we need an A or B, then B. So A or B, they're both true, that's true. A or B, one's true, that's true. A or B, one's true, that's true. A or B, they're both false, so that's false. So now what we want to do is if this, then this, then this. So we're going to compare this to this again. If true, then true is true. If true, then false, it's false. If true, then true, it's true. If false, then false, it's false. So this combination gets this answer for this whole sentence up there. Let's do one more, a little bit more complex. Oh, let's just erase this and start over. Alright, so let's do A and B or not A and or B. So, we need a truth table, we need our lines. Alright, so we need to do A and B. Now to do this one, we need to do a not A. So we need to do not A. And then we can do not A or B. And then of course we can do the whole thing. A and B or not A or B. Alright, so A and B. True and true is true. True and false is false. False and true is false. False and false is false. We do not A, so we do not true is false, not true is false, not false is true, not false is true. Now we do not A or B, so we're doing these two columns. So we're doing the or, so if either one is true, this is true. So true or false is true, false or false is false, true and true is true, false or true is true. All right, and finally, we're doing this one or this one. True or true is true, false or false is false, false or true is true, false or true is true. So if we're looking at the different combinations of A and B and their truth or falseness, we can see that this is the result for this whole thing. Now, just a word about not. It's the same way if we do not A plus B is not the same as not A plus B, right? This is saying not A, and this is saying not A or B. So the parentheses are very important, just as they are when you were doing equations in math.